Friday Night Glory here at Standridge Stadium. 31-23, the Wolves top the Carter Cowboys. Coach, a strong Carter team coming in, and you started off a little bit slow toward the end of the half. A few penalties gave Carter the lead going into the break. What did you guys do to really reclaim the lead and hold on to it for the victory here?
Well, honestly, we went in at halftime and just talked about how, they're a really good football team. But we felt like we were making mistakes that were giving them things. We felt like that if we did a better job with what we were doing, we could keep them off the board. They're really fast and really good, and so, but both their touchdowns down here, we did not do a good job in coverage. We had a couple of holding calls that cost 2 touchdowns in the first half, and so it was shooting ourselves in the foot. And so we just went in and talked about that. We made a couple of adjustments, but more than anything, it was just calmed them down and said, hey, you can do this. We just have to do what we're coached to do and not make all these mistakes, and we'll be fine.
Coach, I've seen this Carter team play before, and they do pretty well defensively, and specifically they do pretty well against the run. Can I just ask you, did you actually complete a pass this game?
That's a good question.
Checking the box score at halftime, you were 0 for 4 with somehow 230 yards of total offense outside of that. I'm thinking you didn't need to throw the ball through the entirety of the 4 quarters. This was just a fully functioning rushing offense. I mean, what does that say for your team going forward for the remainder of the season?
Well, I'm real proud of our offensive line guys. They really stepped up. They had a big challenge. They've got that big number 44. His last name's Cherry. He's a fantastic football player. 65, 54, 20, 27. They're really good athletes, and they're really good at what they do. And so for our kids to be able to pick them up and give us some holes, that really helped. And then, of course, Sir Roderick and Darion came in, did a great job. Javon ran the ball really well tonight. I think Coach Whitaker did a really good job of scheming and coming up with some things that could help us out and put us in position to be successful. But more than anything, I think our kids just really played hard. Our offensive line took it upon themselves tonight that they knew that was how we were going to have to win the ball game, and they really fired off the ball and did a great job.
Coach, a big win here tonight on a Thursday at home. I know it's Thursday. I'll let you go here pretty soon. But a big win over Carter. What does that tell you about your team halfway through this season?
Well, we've still got 3 really tough games to go. I think that's right. We've played 7, so yeah. Each of the teams in our district are really, really good. They're very talented. Wilmer Hutchins has got an amazing amount of athletes. They do a really good job. They beat Carter last week as well. They're really good. And then, Midlothian Heritage has been putting up about 100 points a game on people. They're really, really tough to stop and do a great job. And then Pinkston's getting better and better every single game. So, I guess all it says is that we have a chance. We've put ourselves in a position to where if we do what we're supposed to do over the next couple of weeks, then we have a chance. And I think that's probably the best way to sum it up.
Well, Coach, I'll leave you with that. That's a positive note at the end of a positive game. A big win for you guys tonight. I look forward to seeing your next game, 31-23 over Carter here this Thursday, October 13th. Thank you so much for your time, Coach. Congrats.